Hello all, welcome back to the tutorial of C programming for beginners. Hi, this is Sakthi Arun, M.Tech student from NIT Patna. I'm technically supporting the missile Ingeniator. In this tutorial, I'm going to give a simple C program for quadratic equations in C. Okay. So for quadratic equations, I'm going to take a simple quadratic equation as ax square plus bx plus c, okay, equal to 0. So I'm going to take this simple equations and I'm going to find the quadratic with the help of quadratic equations. I'm going to find the roots of these equations, okay. So basically, if you are finding for roots of these equations, so you say minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, okay. So this is this quadratic equations formula for finding the roots of the equations, okay. So basically there are some conditions based upon this b square minus 4ac, okay. So if this numerator value is greater than 0, then you can say that there is no imaginary, so all the roots will be in real values, but what happens is those value will be unequal, okay. In case if this b square minus 4ac becomes 0, then whole terms become cancels, okay. Then whatever is left out is minus b by 2a, okay. So this is case for real and the equal values, okay. So in case if this value becomes less than 0, then you can say that the result will be in the negative, okay. Negative value will hold the imaginary values, okay. So that's why we split these equations into three parts. One is real and unequal, another is real and equal, and the final thing is there will be no real values, only imaginary value will be there, okay. So this is how we differentiate the three cases. So we'll be writing the simple C program codes for all these three conditions. So the equations of quadratic is there are constant, three constants are there, a b c, okay. So now let us declare all these values in a comma b comma c, okay. And whatever the roots finally we're going to get, right. So those roots will be in the float type, so I'm going to declare the data type as float. So the first root will be okay. So the first value will be root 1, and then the second value will be, okay, let me declare in the short form. So real value is 1, and then the real value 2, okay. So real value 1 and real value 2, so those are the final float values whatever we are going to get. So now I'm going to get the values of those three values in the equations, okay. So basically I have taken the equation as ax square plus bx plus c. That is a quadratic equation which I'm going to perform. So now let us get the values from the user using a scanf functions, okay. So percentage d and percentage d and percentage d. So 3% d, because I am going to get the values in the runtime for three variables, okay. And ampersand c, okay. So after getting the value from the user, we have to find with the help of whether whatever the equations it's given, whether it's a real unequal or real equal or imaginary, among the three conditions under which it falls. So we have to find that equation. So now I'm going to separately take that b square minus 4ac with another variable as a d. So I'm going to take that as a different variable. So d equal to, okay. So b square, so b into b and minus 4 starch a starch c, okay. So this is b square minus 4ac. So based upon the values with the d, will be finding what type of roots we have in the equations, okay. So the first condition is in case if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then you can say that whatever the roots are given, right. So all the roots will be real and unequal. So for that evaluating the operations, we have to give we have to declare the value as real equal to, okay. So one roots will be as it is plus or minus, so one root will be positive and another root will be negative. So for that I'm going to take the positive value, so minus b plus, okay. And then square, for performing the square operations we ask sqrt, okay. So that perform the square root operations. So square root of b square minus 4ac. After this after b square minus 4 is evaluated, okay, then we have to divide this value with 2 charge a. Okay, it's a denominator value. So this is for real root 1, and for real root 2 we will be having a negative values instead of positive. Okay, so that's the only difference between 1 and 2 root value. Okay, so we with this we'll be finding the two root values, and we can say that with the printer statement that whatever the result we are getting, right, so that result will be real and unequal. Okay, so this is okay, sorry, let me modify it. So real and unequal. Okay, so this is the conditions for if d value is b square minus 4 is greater than 0. In case if this whatever the value is, right, it's calculated, so all these values will be in case if okay, let me write the conditions. If d is equal to 0. Okay, so because b square minus 4ac, when it become equal to 0, okay, so that time the roots become real and equal. Okay, so now let me write the conditions for that. So that will be both the roots 1 and 2 will be same. So I'm going to now take only one root. Okay, so real 1, and that value will be equal to minus b by 2 starch a. Okay, so this is the value, and then I'm terminating it, and then I'm going to say that this value is real and equal. Okay, so this is the conditions for b square when b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Okay, in case if when the d value is less than 0, okay, then you can say that results in a negative value, and a negative value is basically take the imaginary values. Okay, so now let me write the conditions for that. So I can say that whatever the values when it become less than 0, then you do not want to find any root values. You can simply that say that there is no real values are there, and all the values whatever present is imaginary. Okay, so no real, and it's purely imaginary. Okay, so this is the basic conditions for our equations. Okay, so now what are the values we got, right, the real 1 and 2, so we have to print in our output window. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the printf statement for printing the values. So let us print the values for here. So I'm going to use a printer statement. We're going to print the two values, so percentage d and percentage d. So in this I'm going to print the two values. So one is a real 1, and another is real 2. Okay, yes. So the next case, as both roots are equal, so we'll be using only one real statement. Okay, so I'll be using among either one real 1 and 2, I'm going to use only real 1. So I'm going to remove one more percentage d. Okay, so in this case we are not going to evaluate anything. So now let me run the program, and let me find the results. Okay, so let me save it, and I'm going to run the program. Okay, so now I'm going to give the coefficients like x square, okay, plus 4x plus 3. Okay, so in this case the roots will be okay. Basically we whenever we want to find we have to why we got the result in the result as 0 0, because I have declared the output real 1 and 2 as float type, but here I have given a percentage d. Okay, so to get the values in the float we have to use percentage f. Now let me save, and I run the program again. So I give the value as 143, and we got the root value as -1 and -3. Okay, so to evaluate that values I can show here. So I have given the equation as x square plus 4x plus 3. Okay, so here it's -4 plus or minus square root of b square value is 16 minus 4ac, so it's 12 divided by 2a. Okay, so here whatever the values we got, right, 16 minus 4 is 4, and square root of 4 is 2. So we have -4 plus or minus 2 by 2. So if you are taking plus value, then you will get the value as -1. In case if you are taking minus value, -4 minus 2 is -6. So -6 by 2 is 3. Okay, so -3. So that's what we got in the our result window. We got the two roots as -1 and -3, and these two roots are real value but it's unequal. Okay, so this is the case when we get as we got b square minus 4ac value is 4, which is greater than 0, so we got the first condition as our output. Okay, so this is how we write the simple C program for finding the quadratic equations. If you guys have any doubt or comments, please post it in the comment section window. Okay, thank you all for watching this lecture video.